Hi, this is Purnima Devi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So, these are all my mentees. They will discuss about the case study topic. So, in that, we given the program to the students, and in that they have created a class. So, we have created one class in this program. So, they have used the attributes and methods inside that class. So, if we need to create another class in the same program, so if there is an option to create use the same attributes and methods in the another class, so this will be given to the case study as the students. So they will discuss and they have to find out the solution for that particular problem. So they will discuss and find out the solution and how will be worked in these problem statements.
Okay, the main objective of this case study is to understand how inheritance helps in reducing code reusability and also creating hierarchical relationship among classes in Java.
So the real life example scenario is the small example. In there is a vehicle managers in the company where the vehicle managers like the car, bikes and trucks, and there are very vehicles. So in each vehicle there will be some common features like speed and air brand, and there will be some features which is individually in some vehicles. So to make the company to manage it so easily, we can create the program with the same main class called vehicle, and then we can add the subclasses like special vehicles like car, bikes separately with their special features, so that we can help the company by making the code very small and make them useful.
So next to explain about the class design. So to demonstrate the inheritance, we have to design a class with as a parent class. So first we have to define the attributes and methods, and to define it as a common method. And next to define it as a subclass, which is called as child class, which has to be defined as attributes like inherited attributes. So another subclass is also added with same inherited attributes. So for this we have to create a main class which has to be called by the parent class, and the subclass will be demonstrated with the use of functionalities of parent class.
Okay, in order to give this explanation, it says that the vehicle class contains common attributes such as we know brand and car logo and many things. And a common method, the car and bike class contain these numbers from a quad. So from the vehicle class. So each subclass adds its own specifications like the gear and brake and door and many things. So this shows the how code reusability and hierarchical organization functions.
And next one is the advantage of using inheritance. It promotes the code usability and reduces the redundancy. It improves the reusability and maintainability. And it enables the method overriding and polymorphisms. And it also helps in building a logical hierarchy.
So in this, my students, they have discussed the case study and they find out the solution that we use the concept as inheritance. So in this inheritance, we have to create a class inside the program. So we call this as a parent class or either the super class. So inside the class, we have to use the attributes and methods related with that class. So for example, my student said we have to use the class name as vehicle. So in that we use the methods related with that vehicle. So if I use that gear or something in that class, so if I need to create another class inside that same program, so I created that as a subclass. So in that subclass, so I access the same methods which are used in the superclass in the subclass. So we have used the inheritance for concept for accessing these. So in this subclass we have accessed the parent class methods and attributes. We can create n number of classes and methods for a single program, and we use the keyword as extends to inherit all the methods for that particular class. So we have used only the extends keywords to inherit the methods and attributes from the another class. So this is the solution for the particular problem. So they have discussed very well and find out the solution, and they have given the more real time examples and what are all the applications and what are all the objectives, and these are all completed. And the case study is a very good problem solution, and this case study is used to find out the problem statement and the solution very easily. Thank you.